Guys in the studio with us now. How's it going? Welcome to Sarnia, the last show on the Canadian tour.
Oh my gosh, we
Good
love
to
it in
be
Sarnia.
here.
Good to be here.
This is the first time that you've been in Sarnia too, correct?
It is, yeah.
Okay. You guys, I know you love Canada. I was following some of the stuff on Facebook. You guys have had great response in Canada, had, you know, #1 songs here in Canada. How has the tour gone so far in the places you've been?
The tour has actually been great. It's been nice to hit some new territories and, you know, some new towns. Sarnia being one of them.
I know.
I was going to say it's good to hit a new place and play for people and audiences that you've never met before, because it gives you an opportunity, you know, to show them what you got, you know, to prove it, instead of just going like, oh, here's our audience, oh, they love us.
Yeah.
We got to give it to them real good for the first time.
We got to earn it.
You guys have played, a couple days ago you were in London, and you played in Toronto as well.
That's right.
Did you happen to smoke crack with Rob Ford, the mayor? Heard anything about
Yeah.
Rob Ford?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the big pale bald guy?
The mayor,
The
yeah.
guy shivering in the corner.
Yeah.
Blast with Sammy Hagar. Talk a little bit about that.
I think anybody that hangs out with Sammy Hagar has a blast.
They're having a
He's
good
kind
time.
of the Spuds MacKenzie of rock and roll.
What does he do to show you a fun night out?
Well, first night of the tour, he comes over to our room, alone. Like, you know, just we're hanging out, he comes over. He's got all these drinks mixed up, a bottle of his new rum. He's like
On a
mixed
tray.
this- on a
Yeah.
tray. Yeah. So he's got this whole like concoction for us, and he's basically telling us you got free roam of the place. Whatever you guys want to do, it's your jam too. It's not just like, you know, we're all off limits. Everything's open. Go to our room, take whatever you want. You know. And, you know,
Really nice guy. And that guy, it doesn't get better. He won.
Yeah.
You know, he won the
Winner.
game. Totally won. And you look at other guys that are, you know, 65, 66 years old, that have been in this industry and that have done anything close to what he's been able to achieve. He's a really unique specimen when it comes to.
we started the band.
Yeah, he's been championing us from the beginning. Really cool of him.
Well, I think, you know, you guys have obviously shared the stage with some big bands, Judas Priest, and what's it like when you get a call from your manager saying you're going to open up for AC/DC?
Yeah, it's
I think that's the one I remember the most.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, getting the call, and he goes, "Yeah, would you guys like to open for AC/DC?"
No,
Oh
we're
my
busy.
God! Yeah.
By
That's
the way,
really-
the show's been sold out for about 6 months.
Right.
Are you cool with that?
That was insane getting to do that with them, because when it comes to, you know, current, like bands that are still out there doing it, AC/DC is at the top of the pyramid, you know, and of course you have the Stones, but there's nowhere to go from there. There's nowhere to go up, and incredible. That was the first time we'd ever played an arena together as a band, and being the opener for this rabid audience, you know, you see their glowing devil horns,
Yeah.
just huge arena. They didn't want to hear us at all. They just wanted to hear AC/DC.
But I'm sure they loved you after.
It was a good time. It was really an
Yeah.
honor to get to do.
By the end of the set, we had a lot of claps.
Yeah, definitely.
You could hear an array of claps rather than like individual
Yeah.
ones.
One guy going, "That was great, yeah!"
Another guy going, AC/DC!
Well, I think, you know, you've made it to the big time when you have a fan carve your face in a pumpkin. That was hilarious. I saw that on your Facebook page.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
That was very good work. It was.
My kids love that. so.
Yeah. Was that, like, do you know that person, or was that just a fan?
No,
in the
I don't.
UK?
It's a fan.
Wow.
We played in Ottawa on Halloween this year, and I roll in, and right before I get to our green room, there's a dude, and he's got my ridiculous costume on, my sunglasses. He's got a big mustache, long hair, and whatever. He's me. He's looking at me. Who am I? Guess who I am? I'm here. There's two of us tonight. Oh boy. I'm ridiculous enough to be a Halloween costume.
You gotta love that. We have our meet and greet winners here in the studio for those who are tuning in, and I know that one or two may have a question. You said you had a question. You want to come over to the microphone? You can actually jump on this one over here if you want to ask the guys.
I was just wondering what other bands are like greatest influence to you guys?
There are so many. We've been gifted with such great influences, you know, and everyone in the band is coming from a little bit of a different angle. Yeah, so, you know, terabytes full of music.
For the most part, we probably wear a lot of these influences on our sleeve, and another reason a lot of these obvious influences come out is because the people that seem the most obvious, we get most pointed to, which I'm sure you could call out, we share a lot of their common influences. So we've all kind of dug back into a lot of blues music, a lot of soul music, and you know, a lot of older music, jazz music. So that stuff, we start to really dig into that, and naturally adding a fuzz box and a little bit of volume and pow to it. Well, there you go. It does end up sounding like that closer influence in a big way.
It's really, just like Scott said, everything from a whole lot of jazz, whole lot of soul music, early blues, really obscure garage music, obscure Appalachian music, field recordings from like Alan Lomax, you know, world music, Cambodian folk music. Just we end up influenced. Yeah, we end up.
He's like, man, I wanted to hear a Zeppelin.
Like Indian like
Doors.
Carnatic ragas and just like all of this different stuff. We end up influencing each other and showing like, oh, here's what I'm listening to, you know. And so it's really a cool thing. We hopefully, you know, the longer we stay together, we're going to be purveying our own style, you know, and just seeing what we're capable of by taking the great influences that we have.
The obstacle or the trick, you know, with all these interesting influences and far out there, we're not losing sight that we're a rock and roll band. So we're filtering these influences down into that kind of idea. Otherwise, we're alienating our audience, and who wants to do that?
You're gonna head back in the studio to work on
Yeah,
the
the plan right now, we're booked to head back to Nashville, get in the studio, and this will be our first recording with our newest member, Dave.
Okay.
Dave Bestie right here on bass, and we really look forward to just opening up and seeing how fast the horse can run on this next one. So.
Well, I know you guys have toured a lot this year, so it'd be nice to kind of get back in the studio and work on a new album too, right?
Yeah, we need new blood
Absolutely.
for sure. You know, we're constantly trying to reinvent the songs, mostly for each other. You know, to keep ourselves satisfied and occupied, and to have a sense of accomplishment every night. And so to have a new blood transfusion with new music is really vital.
What's the song that you guys are gonna do for us here?
Well, your audience all enthusiastically shouted out Jordan.
Yeah, I said you guys wanted to hear Jordan.
All right, here we go. Rival Sons and Jordan.
Excellent. Here we go. The wolves look to the moon, and the ocean to the sky. I've looked to you my whole life, and now I have to say goodbye. I'll just say that I've lost you. Such a selfish thing to say. I've never seen nothing so beautiful as watching you slip away. I'd rather see you go in the arms of your angel Now let your soul go free. Now you did it all with feeling and failed. You took it gracefully. You said, let's start on the right, straight on till morning. When you need me, you know that that's where I'll be. Now the rest of my life without you. Right now it's hard to conceive. You said, don't cry for me now. You've got to remember, there is no death for those that believe. I'd rather see you go in your angels than to keep you right here. So that you on the other side of Jordan. Now let your soul go free. Let your soul go free. Oh, oh, meet you on the other side of the Jordan. Now let your soul be free. I'd rather see you go in the arms of your angel and to keep you right on the outside of the Jordan. Now let your soul be free, yeah. I'd rather see you go in the arms of your angel and to keep you right on the other side of the Jordan. Now let your soul be free, yeah. I'd rather see you in the arms of your angel to keep you right. Yeah. On the other side. On the other side.
Yeah.
Hey, good job there, Scott.
Thank you. That was fantastic. What do you think, gang? How good was that?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Hey, thanks, you guys.
thank you. We're looking forward to this show tonight, and I'm sure you guys are looking forward to the last show on the tour. Just to remind everybody going to the show, if you don't have tickets, they're still available for $18. You can get them at Cheeky Monkey, you can get them at Picker's Alley, or get them at the door. But you guys will be hitting the stage around 9 o'clock tonight.
Right about 9 o'clock, and opening the show is going to be a great band from Montreal called The Damn
The
Truth.
damn truth. They'll tear it up.
All right, doors open at 7:30. Those guys will hit the stage about 8 o'clock tonight. Rival Sons, thanks again for coming in.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
thank you for
much.
having us. Cheers, you guys. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
All right, this is Rival Sons again. Pressure and Time on Great Classics and the best new rock, K106.3.
Hi.